Well, welcome back to the disaster. And this is a disaster. In the last video I talked about fixing up the other Wagoneer with this Wagoneer. And, the main reasons. This one is just completely rusted out. And I mean, it's in rough shape. The tailgate's not the right one. It doesn't work. The body's separating, which they've tried to fix in the past. I mean, she's in rough shape. No floorboards, but the biggest problem is there's no title. Abandoned property. However, just like I'm lucky a lot of times, I was able to get a title for this. So, it's kind of a big game changer. The problem with transplanting... Hang on a second. Come here. Don't go over there. It's not your property. Anyways, the biggest problem with doing this is... Well, I kind of let the guy... I sold the old 401 in this, which I never even bothered to see if it ran, which I imagine it had some problems. I let him buy it because he wanted it 401 real bad, and I felt sorry for him. So sold it to him for next to nothing, but he had to come and pull it. And I helped him pull it, and it was a real bad rainy, snowy storm out here in the mud. And I don't know why, but for whatever reason we cut the motor mount off. So that would have to be welded back on. He cut the core support out for I don't know why. I robbed the second, was it the second? Yeah, the second gear drum out of that Turbo 400 for the Junkyard Javelin Turbo 400. This one is a lot cleaner, but it isn't a wide track. It's never ran since I've had it. This one came clean out of the junkyard. It's got a good windshield. It's got a little bit of rot, but just a little bit. It's got a nice tailgate on it, minus that little dent. Overall it's a good straight car. Wagoneer, whatever. Oh, and the bumpers are, well, that one's not, but this bumper's okay. And there's enough on the front bumper to get a good straight front bumper. The interior is here, and it's not horrible. Not the best, but it's not horrible. However, it reeks of mouse like you wouldn't believe. I actually tore the headliner out already to try to get the funk out of here, but whew, boy, that thing reeks. So yeah, we have a title for this, but transmission is unknown, transfer case is unknown. Oh, and it's missing the fuel tank out of this one's missing the entire fuel tank. Which, I don't know, the Chief may have fit in this, I don't know, I never even got that far, but the point is, it's going to take a lot of work to drag all this crap over to put into this crap. And this is a 4-door, this is a 2-door, I mean, I don't have anything, I guess, really against the 4-doors, but yeah, I don't know. I'm rambling, I know. Yeah, you can see how bad it's separating there, but honestly, it's going to be easier to just fix this one up using the parts off that one. The Levi's interior is absolute garbage in here. I mean, it's worthless. It's not any good, but the maroon interior wouldn't look good inside of this. These janky mirrors that are just horrible. I don't know what happened here. Somebody who probably shouldn't be touching anything, unless there's a bunch of rust up in there, could be. You know, roof's got a dent in it, but that roof has got a dent as well, even though you can't see it. I'll probably take the luggage rack off of that one and put on this one. But anyways, my point is they're both garbage. But this one here runs and drives, and actually runs and drives pretty good, so I think it's just better off to fix this one up and take what we need off of that one and haul that one to the Hoopty fill. Because I don't have anywhere to put it, and the only real Jeeps that we like are the wide tracks. That one doesn't do me a lot of good, so I don't know if it's worth taking the stainless trim off of it. I mean, it's bent and dented and everything else, but at least under the hood it's nice and clean. That heater box on that Cherokee is trash and just torn up, so we'll replace that. Probably keep the master brake cylinder off of this one, because I do believe that one there is glued and cobbled together. You know, I'll save everything off of this that's worth saving. I might even pull the disc brakes off and see how they look, or pull the wheels and look at the disc brakes. I don't remember what they look like, but if the brake rotors look still healthy and stuff, I'll probably take those, because you know, this one's been driven up until at least 2017, so who knows what the brakes look like on it, but they do work. Alright, the first thing I gotta figure out, the first thing before I do anything, is I've actually got to run power into this rig to try to get that rear window down so I can look at the tailgate. A, does the tailgate work? And B, how aggravating are they to remove? So that's kind of where we're going to be at right now. We're having to do some exploratory here. I got that apart. I'm getting power to the motor, but all I did was take it apart. I don't have a key for it. I can hear the motor making a noise, but she ain't going down. So this one's the same type of power mirror window. I guess I'll take this apart, and I may have to climb into that nasty, stinking wagon there. Pull all this apart in it. See if I can figure out if I can manually get that window down. I've had a wagon there, and it actually had just a manual crank on it. You would think they would have put a something like that as an emergency, but I guess not. Well, unless it's like I said, unless there's a crank inside here. I've never had one of these apart. It looks like these are newer screws, some of them. Looks like someone's had these apart, and no, this tailgate glass doesn't work either, but the wiring is all cut because this isn't their original tailgate. And this tailgate's in really rough shape. I would not use it, even if it was the only tailgate I had. Well, I mean, if it was the only tailgate I had, I might try to use it, but I'd go try to find another one. Let's put it to that way. Okay. Yep, just as I thought. Not a whole lot of nothing in here. window is down or up, so I wonder if I can just run some wiring directly to the motor. Like maybe the motor's just not getting enough amperage through all this crappy wiring. I don't want to crawl through here. I really wish you guys could smell how bad this stinks. It smells really bad. Hey, medicine. Shake well. Alright, well, I'm going to get this seat propped up and I guess I'm going to crawl back there. This is just nasty. Ugh. Well, my expert eyesight shows me that there's a bunch of screws missing out of this panel. So, chances are the motor is probably just bad. And they had to get the window up, maybe. I don't know. I'm not a rear window Wagoneer expert. Oh man, just stink back here. I have never been in the back of this thing. It's just horrible. I don't even want to breathe this stuff in. I did order a ozone generator. Burn the stink out. Okay, what do we got going on here? There's my little hoopty. There's a relay of some sort. There is, I don't know, wiring disconnected. Huh. You think that motor's just bad, or you think the relay's bad? Sorry about my shaky camera work. Geez, you would have thought they would have put some sort of emergency release mechanism. I don't know. I know. Oh, that's not good. Got all this crap jumbled. Oops. Got all this crap jumbled together. Coming off the up and the down. I wonder if... What do we got going on here? I wonder if this was something, because I got that going to the up and down. It would be grounded, I guess. What would you ground this to? I wonder if they actually made something to get this window up and down. With these wires, they're coming off of the tan and dark brown. Let me do some pondering. I'll try to figure this out. What do you think about this rocket science, huh? Let's see here. I don't know. Oh, a door shut scared me. Huh. Nothing. Maybe this isn't what I thought it might be. That or these wires are just totally... That one there is not happy. That one there is nothing. Let me pull these apart and look at this a little further. Well, this thing will focus. Let's see. I got the motor loose. And it's not burnt up. It moves. But the window is stuck somehow. I really shouldn't say somehow, but I guess I gotta figure out how to get this window loose. I don't know if it's just stuck on all of this crap or what, but I'll have to spend some more time on it. And I know you probably want to see me struggle. Oh yeah, that rubber's kind of like... Oh, that's not the... Is it? I don't know what that is. Oh, that's just the thingy for the thingy. Alright, well, I'm going to try to figure out how to do something here. I don't know what that is yet, so give me some time. Well, it's a good thing I got another window. I was prying down on them gears there, and I guess she is just stuck to the trim or something. I have no idea what just happened, but she exploded. She's still crackling a little bit. I guess that makes my life easier. I'll get this open, and that tailgate's got a good window in it, so I don't know. That sucks, but it is what it is. So there's one way of doing it. Do you think this tire thing was factory? Or do you think that's homemade? Probably homemade. Alright, well, I'm gonna get my stuff out of here so I can push this glass inward and not make a mess outside. Well, maybe this is entertaining for people. Look at that glass. It's like stuck up inside there. So yeah, that's what was wrong with it is, look at it, oh no, that's the defrost, but it's like stuck in there. Be careful, don't want to get cut. Well, not real proud of that, but it is what it is, I suppose. Just trying to not get all this broken crap mixed in the gravel here. Alright. Well, I bet the tailgate will open now. Let's see. Like a champ. Now let me get this finished, cleaned up, and we'll take a peek and see what we can do now. See what kind of havoc I can create. And just like that, we have a new window in here. So, interesting thing, I don't know if these are man-made or man-made. I don't know if these are factory-made or somebody cut these. But anyways, you're able to get the little washers off of these regulator arms. This one doesn't have them. Which, I mean, it wasn't that hard to get them off, but boy, putting those back on would not be fun, and I don't see any other port on where to get them. So. Alright, well, we got the new window in. I went ahead and greased up the tracks really good. That motor actually works real good. So I'm probably going to take that motor out and keep it. And then another interesting thing I found out, and it's probably just because I'm not smart, but there's a little sensor solenoid switch that won't allow it to roll up and down unless that's moved. And I don't know what actuates that. No, it's not that thing. That's just a guide. But yeah, that was causing me some problems. So, well, I'm gonna get this put back together, and then we'll give it a try and see if it'll work up and down. My goal is to get the tailgate switched over, so critters, and I'll quit using it as my trash wagon and keep critters out, and get the door switched over. So that's what I want to get done today, and probably start it up and air up the tires again. But I'll carry on here and bring you back when something exciting happens. I don't know where it went. I'll have to find them, but the clip that holds those on is kind of goofy. I haven't looked at them yet. I trust sticking in my hand in this one a little bit more. And don't ask me why, because it's just as likely that there's a creature I don't want on me in here. Well, where did they go? Well, anyways, whenever I find those clips, I'll show you one. Alright, people. Don't ever change a tailgate. That was horrible. The worst part about it is the parts that hold the tailgate in, these things here, completely rusted out on this one. They're not even attached anymore. So, yeah, and then the rods. Couldn't get the rods to fit, couldn't get them to work. So, very heavy tailgate to have to lift and close. But that's only part of our problems. As I mentioned, I can't line this tailgate up to shut it because, well, the body doesn't line up. I dug out a whole bunch of spray foam inside of here that was actually pushing the body further out. Now, I'm gonna have to clean all this up, and I'm just gonna have to booger weld all of this together and try to just get it to sit together. So that's where we're at now. I need to get that working good. I need to adjust my strikers, oil everything up. I already ran the wiring down. I need to clean up my wiring and make sure this tailgate goes up and down. That's kind of where we're at, and then maybe we'll look at this door. She's a little beat up. And some could argue that adds character to it, but you know, this thing's already a piece of crap, so try to keep it looking as good as we can. 40 pounds of oil. Runs pretty good. And if I haven't mentioned, in that last video I was talking about some water being in the oil, but that had been just condensation or all that water that dropped down in it when I was doing the intake, because it's not in there now, so we're good. Alright, well, I'll carry on and bring you back here maybe after I do some welding. I tell you what, everything on this Jeep is just rusted. Every bolt is breaking. Look, it broke again. This is all I'm dealing with now. I have no idea how to get that out of there without cutting a big old hole in this side of the Jeep, which I may have to. because there ain't no access port. Well, I'm gonna keep on this. It was snowing, but it kind of quit again. Hopefully it'll hold out on us. Well, it's getting the wires hooked up under here. Has anybody ever seen anything like that? It's underneath both leaf springs. That is the wildest thing. But I had to give in and drill out the bolts to the tailgate. And it wasn't fun, but tailgate shuts now. Now I'm going to see if I can get the wiring working on the glass and get that part of the project done. So that's where we're at. Well, everybody, before I finish up this video, because it keeps snowing and not snowing and everything, we did get the window to go up. I got the door changed. Fits pretty good. Depth pretty good. I didn't have to do hardly any adjusting. I mean, that's a little tight up there, but I don't think I'm going to get it to move. That's probably just the trim. Oh, anyways. Got the switch figured out. The old rubber is still just nasty. But the more I work it, the better off it is. So I just want to show you guys that it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. We'll go over the welds real quick. Nothing fancy there. Oh, I'm surprised the tailgate opens. So, just booger welded everything together. These little angle braces are obviously somebody's attempt to fix this. It started snowing really pretty bad when I was trying to do this, so I didn't get a lot of time to mess with it, but I'm going to try to get in there with my Dremel tool, clean that up a little bit, and try to get a little bit more, but she's pretty rigid right now, so the tailgate actually shuts. Jeep runs good. It doesn't seem to smoke. Well, it looks like it's smoking, but it's cold out here. I don't know if you can see my breath or not, but it is a cold one right now, so. But anyways, she's running, working. Here comes my wife. She's gonna come and yell at me, y'all. You just watch. I wonder if the tail lights work or the running lights work. They do. So. If you don't want her to talk to you, just point the camera at her and she'll go away. I better be careful what I say. Windshield wipers work. I gotta fix steering column. Gotta fix up the four-wheel drive. And you guys let me know if I should keep these old crappy bucket seats or if I should throw the maroon interior in this. Alright, well that's all I got for you guys today. We'll see you in the next video. Right, Chelsea?
Yep.
We'll actually have a video on doing a transmission filter in that little Patriot here real soon. So if you're into that, stick around for that maybe next week. Alright, bye. Say bye, Chelsea.
Bye.